Look out, there could be some backlash here.
Whoa, there you go.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by Chris.org. It started in 2004 and has continued every year since. New Hampshire's UN flag burn.
Hey, here we are at the UN flag burn, and the ceremonial first flag will be burnt by Mark.
However, I was starting to get under the impression that the event had fallen by the wayside. There was technically a UN flag burn in 2008, but it occurred in the summertime, and there was no burn in the December like usual. So it's been about a year and a half since the last UN flag burn in New Hampshire. That made me happy to see that John Cannell from Grafton has posted there will be a UN flag burn on Saturday, December 19th at Hoyt Park in Grafton. A little bit of historical background. The video you're seeing right now comes from the second annual UN flag burn, 2005. These really were a bigger deal back in those days, even though we probably didn't turn out as many people. This one in 2005 became a source of fascination and amusement when parts of the Keene city government tried to stop it. Activists simply ignored them and held the event in a city park. Russell Canning even went into the bureaucrat's office with a camera, the one who was trying to, he felt was maybe trying to stop him. The city eventually backed down and the blue flags burned. However, city workers later demolished the fire pits. I don't know if there was a connection. Nowadays, UN flag burns are held on people's property and don't become much of an issue, although there has been some ignoring of burning permits. The further back you go, though, the bigger it is. If you go back to the one that happened in 2004, it was pretty heavily covered in the media. The Keene Sentinel and the Union Leader both did articles on it, and the local radio station in Keene, WKBK, did a lot of reports on it too. The burn this year is scheduled for 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. on December 19th. But note the time, 10 p.m., not 11 p.m., not 11:30 p.m. This is not an all-night party. There will also be a Christmas card writing party. Activists will be writing Christmas cards for folks who are unjustly jailed. And according to the announcement, they'll also be welcoming a new Grafton mover, which I believe brings the total number of Free Staters in Grafton to roughly 29. Still the highest concentration of Free Staters in one town. This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by Chris.org, teaching quirky people to build time machines and pull their heads out of their asses. Ow. Since 2000 and something. Ow. Chris. Gratuitous.